Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about the growth of esports communities, and the reason for this is the backdrop of the cancellation of motorsport events due to the spread of COVID-19, and in particular two events that happened over the weekend. The races All-Star Esports race, and also Veloce Esports' Not the Australian Grand Prix, both of which I was able to watch live. I'll put links to the description down below if you want to watch them back. And both of which were massively enjoyable, though I'll say I personally prefer the format that Veloce used, though perhaps with the kind of delivery and the presenting that the race had, with the race having people such as Jack Nicholls commentating, whilst doing a heat-style format, whereas Veloce did a kind of more casual F1 2019 50% race with their own team hosting it. And it's actually quite good to have. Both races offered something interesting. One had Max Verstappen, the other one had Lando Norris. And both could really prove the case for esports as a community in this time. Because of the fact that so many sporting events are being cancelled because of COVID-19, and yes, I know about the NASCAR Placements 100 as well, which is quite interesting. It's not, oval racing isn't something that I particularly follow, so I can't really talk so much about it, but with people not being able to actually go to the racetracks, it's quite fun for people to be able to sit down and watch the race still happening, and especially with hundreds of thousands of people tuning in to watch these events, it's definitely quite lovely for a community to have come together in a time like it. I think the Veloce one ended up being #1 in the world on Twitch because of Lando's stream. And actually the involvement of racing drivers, F1 drivers, Formula E drivers, and so on and so forth really helps bolster it. For some other disciplines, so for example for rallying, I'm not too sure how easy that's going to be able to be made the case as well. Of course, a lot of the growing communities, or the biggest communities out there, such as Dirt Rally, WRC or RBR, have like an open entry period because you don't usually get head-to-heads, but they can always find ways to sort it out. And it actually got me thinking, and if anybody who's watching this would like to take part in any kind of league or competition with me, with any kind of game, just let me know. I'm talking more motorsports and racing sims here, but we could broaden it out a bit more. I mean, I've been planning to try and get some kind of racing series in Halo when that's got the race mode added. I'm not sure if Halo Reach has that added yet, but I will have to check, because I could very well be wrong. I know that was something that I loved doing when I was a kid. But yeah, in a time where we don't really have much physical motorsport to be able to attend because of health concerns, it's definitely a lovely relief to be able to sit down and still watch some of our favourite drivers battle it out. Especially for me, I've been following F1 esports for a while and seeing names like Berejnay and Lee battling against people like Verstappen and Norris. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll stick around if you did enjoy this content, especially if you don't agree with me. Make sure that the like button really helps me out. And if you did agree with me, let me know why in the comments down below. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.